Kamalam Ndembeko, my surname is Monde. I'm also known as Mula. These are my 41 stories. These are the 41 untold stories of Mula. Mbali zange ndawathetha la mabali. We're going to talk about the things that happened to me, my experience, my memories from childhood to now, you know. But ngibona xa ndisiva kamnandi, ndikhathazekile, yabo, ndonwabile, ndincumile, ndihleka, amaxesha adlila kungemnandanga. So now these are the episodes, a series of episodes of my life. I'm introducing you to my stories. I'll be totally naked. So wambaze, namabali. So let me welcome you on the first episode. I reflect my first ever memory as a person in planet Earth to this scene. The only thing endiyikhumbulayo qala kwamakhulu endiyi-5 amatawela. Hlala kwamakhulu notamkhulu. The only reflection endezayo endikhumbuzayo, it's one calendar ekhoyo kitchen kwamakhulu. And as a child kwamakhulu, the most place of chitha ngone xesha elininzi kitchen. So kitchen half door kukho le calendar yaka 1997 where I was graduating at Humani College with this dark lady that I've never met before. Mbona nje kula pictures abantwana ba apparently ke sasikapha kunye, you understand? So now that's where my memory starts, in this memory of graduating as a child. Now when I'm seeing those pictures, it revoke the happiness that I had. But even on the picture that totally disturbed me, can one of these pictures where him umakhulu nomakazi nami, my grandfather akekho kule picture, and notatama akekho. Surely it tells me that they were absent that day. You know, they were absent. They were never there to share that memory of me being a child, graduating, a crèche. I could still remember, and sadly, they were absent, you know. So, never mind that. But Kulaka Makulu K5, Umakulu is this kind of person that she's a believer. She's a believer, Mamdande. Mamdande is a believer. Everything that happens, okanyenzekile ubungekho, uzayibe mthandazweni late. Yabo? Before silale kaMakhulu kuba kwisikhungo, then she would start singing ngoma yakhe ecawa. And one song that she always loved to sing, Thixo awunangqaleko, Thixo awunangqibeko, kho ezindaweni zonke ngamaxesha wakhe. That was her favorite song. Nandikhule kweli cala kumama, umakhulu wam Mamdande, endivane naye kakhulu. Now she will sing this song, ayicula Mamdande, and she will literally pray like this. Tamkhulu wam weqhuba ibhasi kaBhei. If you know ibhasi kaBhei, tamkhulu wam weqhuba ibhasi kaBhei. So every time tamkhulu wam during lunchtime, wayebuyelele into lunch, whatever that is of biphiwe ngumakhulu. So if tamkhulu didn't come back, we will know emthandazweni what's going on. She'll be like, umakhulu, Thixo somadinga somandla, nangu utata kanosana Thixo, khangabuye namhlanje ngo-1. Yabetha intsimbi yokuqala Thixo, andimazi utyephi Thixo, andimazi Thixo. Uyixoxe mina ngumlondolozi Thixo, akanceda umlondolozi Thixo. Namhlanje kusasa Thixo umlondolozi, kugcwele iibhotile zotywala endlini nam Thixo. Mesi yolungileyo nanguNtembeko, bendimthume iti kusasa mesi yolungileyo. Ndikuthumile iti lomntana kanompulelo Thixo, akakayenzi nangoku loo ti, wandigalela iti ebandayo. That's my grandmother. Like she would like have this conversation with Thixo as if ngathi somebody that amaziyo. We'll end up sleeping there. Silale, yabo, silale. Obvious, in that case, ngabantwana silale umakhulu ethandaza, no wake up sesivuka sisebhedini. but I grew up in that same environment. Umakhulu notamkhulu, they were very loving each other. Kubona, it was straightforward. One thing that notamkhulu, injury to one, injury to all, they didn't have any favorite mzukulwana, any favorite dana. That's one thing I have to learn about them, that favoritism. Uba kuthiwe akufuna amantombazana kule ndlu, umalume ngokwemdala yafana nayikazi namantombi. Ngoku ndimncinci akho mantombazana kumakhulu. Nix. That was my grandmother, and she was a straightforward person. I love her. I really love her, Mom Dad, like she grew me. And then it happens that now, when I was beginning my first primary, primary school, I had to move now from my mother to a location was a kid. So now, ndihamba njengohlala nomama notata elokishini yabo, so kwamakhulu after yonke le nto. So but during the holidays I will go to see umakhulu mamdande wami. Always be close to my grandmother mamdande. Very, very loved her. Now I move to a location, qala isikole esitsha, yabona, environment entsha, have to make new friends, new people. But forward through the line, I was that child that a bright man, yabo? A bright. I've always been that child that a bright, yabo, esikolweni. Nano the entire school, okay, bear in mind, nomakazi wamufundisa apha, so I was always under the watch, yabo. So my parents were these people. All in the time, wonke umuntu uhamba kusasa, kabuya past 6 to 7 phunywe endlini. I will see them later on in the afternoon, past 6 to 7 again, they come back. My mother is a domestic worker, I tell my empire ngamaspala. I don't even know why I was doing ngamaspala, but I have time para ngamaspala in Kansas. That was it. Now, endlini ke ngoku, where my parents sihlala khona, sikhula singamajita, yabo, we are 6 guys, sikhule singana-sister. One thing that my parents that made me to, I grew up feeling like an outsider, you know. I always grew up as an outsider. I felt like an outsider guy. Because first of all, I'm a middle child. And then I always felt like Nati. Nobody like really cares what I thought, what I feel. For most, I grabbed this, but you know, abazali, they name their children according to the sins. Okanye kwiziganeko ezenzeka ngelo xesha okanye mhlawumbi loo hlobo abava ngalo. I will tell you my name of my brothers in this sequence. The first boy, Kai, Samgelo, which means you accept this child, like I'm excited, cool yabo Samgelo. The second born is a boy, naye umfana, uvuyo, still joyful. Yabo, we have a child, second born. Third one, ulonwabo. All these first three names got similar feeling of joy. Yabo, happy, kumnandi, like usamkelo, uvuyo, ulonwabo. And then there's me, Ndembeko. By the way, that my younger brother is Odo Amakweko. Then the last one is Anele Amakweko. You see, all these names are in sync. Then there's me, Ndembeko. By the way, I've got a nickname from Siamtand that I totally hate. I hate that name. The reason I hate is because my parents were not expecting me to be a boy. You know? They were not expecting me to be a boy. They were expecting me to be a girl. So, but I get tickle. Siyamthanda wethu nobenjalo. You know? Then my father said, no man. Maybe uNtembeko. Yabo, soqomba ke somthemba uThixo ba will have a girl, and it never happened. To a point that I felt that ndingusiyamthanda nje ba okay khona ke. There was never that joy. I broke that joy from them. La happiness ibikhona, yoluvuyo, yolonwabo, sayamkela the way. You know? As a result, uyakhula nje uyavuba I'm an outsider. The only place The only place where I felt welcome is school. I went to school in bar, school or something. We was good morning, so I was that guy that has English, a kumshayo, okay. I couldn't listen to the gas because the gas, the English, sifundiswa ngesixhosa zezibisa khona. So this is what happened. I remember this other time. I was doing public speaking because now what happened is that there was this competition that we were going to celebrate as a heritage. That was the best ever. My first time in Kalo 3. So we were like selected as school with. I had this speech about Africanism, about Africa, about that I wrote. That sounded so good then, That took me to a bisho, the Humela provincial to Cape Town, went to Robben Island. Robben Island is so up my Tibet That was a great experience. And by that time, Waterfront is Sakiwa. I went to Table Mountain. The first person ever came to that field. Strong. And I always respected that the closing part was that there was this program on SABC1 called The Classroom. So but at this time we were doing these speeches and presentation in Cape Town. I had an opportunity to be one of those kids that are shown in that program. Yes, the feeling, bruh, the feeling. Yes, they wanted the feeling of comment TV. I come now to comment with the feeling I had. Because Zakel says, bruh. Everybody felt like I'd been born in a program. And I'm saying, no, I am. I'm not born in a TV. Because I was a man, I said, no, it's a 2 problems. To born a TV, I don't tremble one. It's tremble. That feeling of more than made me like boosted my ego, right? I eat. Hey, I come and say, I'm feeling good. That gave me, boosted my like money. I'm self-esteem. Felt good about myself. My entire primary time. Only because of that moment, I was like known as that guy, Gaslam. Remember? But there's this time now. I referred to Monday, primary. Monday, I wonder what I deny couldn't say to. I think I don't know whether the education we never took serious about the buses low lena. The people that took cards low was don't do it, particularly some another school in some tea. So Monday was those kind of guys that were older. Upper class in they were older than that. So this time around Monday beg boss care. Monday was some week of and Monday was clear must team. So Monday we decide to stay back must shut the class. Hey, as a champion, scholars and up home gone. See, I'm the Monday because I'm a Monday is a lala up in the bin. And the man was Galai, I'm a page marbles. I was too damn good, Chloe. 34 in China. The good. What is real 34? I was good. My page win. And the name was. So I just came around and my page, no one did happen in the sleep and I was champion this colony. Nan said that. Bet page will come and label. Try training. Was great trains, Balapin trains, man. Yay! Shona, I'm only one scene. To a point that someone the what yella. The what in? Again, for the pecular, and I was afraid of my life. Yes, sir. At my level, no, again. Couldn't be. Now, I bamba away. And again, I would manage my bamba. And I get inside. Took out the picture, come and level. Now, my level doesn't say to me, but I'm quickly, I'm seeing that. It drops the lid. It drops the lid. Bah! On top of umlenze wami. That's alright. Broke umlenze wami. On top of that, he didn't azange aphinda aphakamisa lento ayikhuphe lewe. I'm there. Lewe phezu kwami. Into rusa le lid. Ndakhala uba makayisuse lento. He decided to leave me. Wanishiya emandleni phaa. Ndancedwa abanye oosisi abayi-2 that were just passing by. Omnye wayehlala phaa next door kusendlini maka-olwethu. They pulled me out grade 3. Ndeke emqolo wandibeleka. Lucky enough. Wayazi uba ndihlala phi. Fika endlini. Thathwa ndasiwa eDorangiza. Typical Dorangiza, all they did, they just put me in bandage and sent me back home. Malifaka nesamende le. Kid, I don't know anything. Ndeke emqolo umalume samukele endlini. And I remember this time around, kwakusoleke umakhulu nomabili. My dad came back from work. I've been crying, it's so painfully away because ndophukile but ndifakwe nje ibhandage. Time athathe ibhandi embethe uba ndophukile.